Hey everyone, it's Kyle here with another video. So today's video will be a tutorial on how to make a hip-hop beat without using any samples to an extent. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button. As always, it'd definitely be greatly appreciated. So let's start off with the first pattern here. I'm just going to do patterns first before I actually show the song. So the first pattern is this. And to make that, it's just E5, B5, G5, E5, B5, back down to F sharp 5, then down to G5, or up, actually not down. We go down to E5, up to B5, G5, E5, B5, F sharp 5, and back to B5. So that's how to make the melody. It's honestly like the super simple melody. For our first preset, it's just going to be 70s vinyl strings 3. For our bass line, it's just going to be this. There's also a second variation as well, which is pattern 3, and it sounds like this. So the preset for this one is going to be Dark Cellos. By the way, guys, I just want to say that all the melodies are pretty much the same except the pad. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, that's basically the same thing. I did a little bit of EQing on this one. For example, I cut off a ton of the high frequencies on both of these EQs. And also, I used Fruity Love Filter just for the intro part, so it would fade up a little bit, even though there still isn't very much high frequencies to fade into. So anyways, number 4 is going to be the pads. And to do these is very simple. It's just E, G, F sharp, and B. I did 2 of these, one at the E6, and that's where we start off with, and another one at E5. So it kind of layered it a little bit, made it sound a little bit like more full, I guess. The drum pattern, this one is very simple, but I like it a lot. I'm actually pretty proud of this one, even though it's like the most basic melody of all time. Or not melody, but beat. So here we go. This is what it sounds like. So anyways, how do I do this, you may be asking yourself? Well, let me tell you. I have a kick called Old School Kick. I forgot what pack I got it from, so that's what it sounds like. So just... The snare is a grit snare. I believe I got this from the X Schultz Lo-Fi kit, which is a free kit that I got a million years ago. But anyways, this is what it sounds like. So that's the snare pattern, very simple. Our hi-hats is just this hi-hat sound. Pretty cool. I think I got that from the same lo-fi kit as a snare. But the thing about this is it's not just at 2-step. I also shifted a little bit to the right, just a little bit though. And the reason why I did that is if you don't do that, sometimes it'll work, but most of the time it really sounds like it's like super machined and you don't have that groove. This gives it a little bit more groove, and I like that a lot. So it's just till 2-step, move that to the right, and there you go, you got the hi-hat. Our clap is this clap. No idea where I got it from, but this is what it sounds like. And this has the same pattern as the grit snare, so I just use that to layer on the snare to make it sound a little bit more full. Pattern 6 is the Nexus preset called Classical Choir 2. It's a nice one. I just use the same melody as all the other ones, except I move these up the highest to E7 and E6, so this is what it sounds like. As you can see, that is the key ingredient right there, guys. Here we go. This is the song. way, guys, I quickly want to mention that all of these are being sidechained. So right here, this is like the master bus for all the leads. So as you can see, there's a bunch of fruity limiters here. The first one is the kick, the third one is the snare, and the fourth one is the clap. It's very simple. They just sidechain to the second one. I will be making a tutorial on how to sidechain with multiple things and just with like one clap, for example, in the future. But for now, yeah, just look up tutorial on YouTube if you don't know how to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you do enjoy the video, definitely hit that like button. As always, thanks so much. We're almost at 100 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button if you did like this video. Thanks for watching, guys.